Why does your virginal smell? 10 causes of virginal odors. If you notice a fishy odor from your vagina or vaginal discharge, it may be caused by sweating, a bacterial infection, or even your genetics. The most common cause is vaginitis, an infection or inflammation of the vagina. The odor of your vagina varies throughout your menstrual cycle. If you are concerned about your vaginal odor, or experiencing any unusual discharge, burning, itching, or redness, you should see a specialist. They can perform an exam and determine if you need antibiotics or other prescription medication. An odor might be especially noticeable right after having sex. Sweating also can cause a vaginal odor. Bacterial vaginosis is an overgrowth of bacteria typically present in the vagina. It's a common vaginal condition that can cause vaginal odor. Trichomoniasis, a sexually transmitted infection, also can lead to vaginal odor. A yeast infection usually doesn't cause vaginal odor. Do subscribe if you are yet to do so, do give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share with friends and loved ones so they also benefit as you are about to. Now, possible causes of unusual vaginal odor include 1. Douching. Douching is a method of washing the inside of the vagina using water that's usually mixed with other fluids, commonly vinegar, baking soda, or iodine. The effect it has is much different from washing yourself in the bath or shower, which is perfectly healthy. Doctors don't recommend douching because it can increase your risk for many health problems, including STIs, and even interfere with conception. Douching removes healthy bacteria that the vagina needs to keep balanced and can actually make the problem worse in the long run. In addition, douching can promote the overgrowth of harmful bacteria, which can lead to yeast infections. If you already have a vaginal infection, douching may spread the infection into your uterus, fallopian tubes, and ovaries, which can cause pelvic inflammatory disease, a serious infection that causes infertility in 1 in 10 women who have it. 2. Sweat. Sweat is much more than fluid escaping your body when you're hot. Sweat is filled with skin cells and bacteria, and it can escape from almost every pore in your body. Although sweat helps cool your body, it also stinks. When sweat mingles with fluids in and around your vagina, your natural scent may change. The odor may grow stronger if you're sweating a lot, like during warm months or after exercise. However, you can help prevent unwanted odors by frequently changing your underwear and other clothes if you sweat a lot. Be sure to wear breathable, natural fabrics like cotton. Avoid wearing workout or exercise clothes multiple times between washes. 3. For hygiene. Your vagina is designed to take care of itself by keeping a healthy balance of bacteria. These bacteria help prevent infections and irritation. If you don't wash or change your underwear daily, you will experience odor problems. Poor hygiene of the labia may also lead to irritation. Bacteria may grow in an unbalanced way and lead to an infection of the vagina too. Wash your labia and vaginal area regularly with mild soap and water. Washing removes bacteria while removing dead skin and dried sweat. 4. Your period. It's not uncommon to notice a strong scent when you're menstruating. Since blood has a higher pH level, your vaginal flora can get thrown off a little during your period and you may notice a metallic smell. This type of smell should resolve once menstruation ends though. 5. Late change of pads and tampons. Medically, pads should be changed every 6 hours, either stained or not, while tampons should be used for a maximum of 8 hours. A very strong vaginal odor can occur if you forget to change these feminine products at the right time. 6. Diet. What we eat and drink influences the smell of the fluids excreted from our bodies. So it is advisable for females to avoid foods and drinks with a strong odor like garlic, onions, curry, fish, chilies, vinegar, but rather take fruits like cucumber, kiwi, pineapple, and watermelon. 7. Bacterial vaginosis. Bacterial vaginosis is a vaginal infection normally caused by the Gardnerella sp. bacteria, resulting in strong smelling and yellow or gray discharge. It is usually thick and has a strong odor, similar to rotten fish. In addition, this type of infection can cause the emergence of other symptoms like external vaginal itching and burning or discomfort with urination. It is important to see your doctor or gynecologist to start appropriate treatment, which generally includes the use of oral or topical antibiotics like metronidazole or clindamycin. These should be used for the time prescribed by the doctor, as vaginosis that is left untreated can increase your risk for catching other sexually transmitted infections or developing pelvic inflammatory disease. 8. Sex without a condom. You might notice things smell a little different down there after sex, which makes sense. You've got your fluids mixing with another person's fluids. And maybe some sweat too. Plus, Semen has an elevated pH, and that can cause an odor to form. Typically, the smell will clear up on its own within a day or so, or after you shower. But if it persists, call your doctor. 9. You have a yeast issue. You probably associate yeast infections with a certain discharge, but they can also cause a particular odor to develop. OTC yeast infection medications should help clear up the infection and smell, but if you've tried that once and it didn't work, check in with your doctor. 10. You have another STI. Gonorrhea and chlamydia can also cause foul-smelling discharge. Just like with trichomoniasis, you may not experience symptoms. If you notice any unusual discharge or have pain during sex or urination, see your doctor to rule out an STI. That would be all for now. Thanks for watching and staying to the very end. See you next time. Until then, remain blessed.